Two silly turnovers, and that was just being in the game. Ryan played unbelievably.
Joined now by Siena head coach Jimmy Patsos. Coach, if you could please begin with an opening statement.
Yeah, I know everybody's got to go. We got a game at noon on Sunday. Really tough team, Marist, to play. I told you, we got one of the best guards in the league, Parker, the rookie of the year, so we have to get rest, so this will be brief. John Dunn and St. Peter's are playing. They play a grinded-out style. For us to really proud of our guys for saying, hey, we have to grind it out. This isn't going to be a run-and-gun game like it was Monday. We have to take care of the ball, be patient. Ryan made big shots. What'd you make, 3 in the second half? 3. Huge shots, and one of them was just kind of the clincher. And I know that Ryan maybe didn't shoot the ball so well last game, but right after the game, he'll tell you, I told him, keep your confidence. You're playing great. Don't worry about it. And I really think our best lineup might be with Ryan at the point because he's a point guard that can shoot. He's not quite Magic Johnson, but since he's a Lakers fan, I'm like, you are 6'5" and can play. But you got weapons and you know the game and you know how to play. And I just thought Ryan was really solid in the second half. He was really good on defense down the other end and couldn't be prouder of him. People have asked me, I've been afraid to speak because now you're going to play terrible Sunday. People have been asking me about Marquise, what the secret is without Marquise. There is no secret. Marquise is doing really well coaching us. But nobody has played a more pivotal role than Ryan Oliver from where he went before Marquise's injury to what he's doing after, and couldn't be prouder. Thank you for all you're doing, Ryan.
Thanks, Coach.
And as far as Nico goes, Jimmy, he's been giving you a nice boost off the bench. How do you feel about his play today actually in the starting lineup?
Yeah, he was good. He didn't start the second half, though. He only started the first half. But no, he's fine. Nico doesn't care. I said, Nico, you have to start. He goes, well, I don't have to start. I said, yeah, you do. LeVon missed the bus. He was only a couple minutes late, but he missed the bus. And so the Dean Smith rule is how many minutes you were late so you don't play. So he was 4 minutes late, so he doesn't play the 4 minutes. That's a Dean Smithism from day one. That's why he won a million games. He didn't do stupid things like I did last time at St. Peter's and say you're not playing the rest of the game. Dean just said 4 minutes, that's enough. And then Nico was fine not starting in the second half. He didn't say anything. He was like, good, I'm fine, no problem, whatever. In other words, he just wants to win. I think Nico likes his minutes, and he's playing 29, 36, 35. Kenny, 20 minutes, 31. LeVon, 31. And Evan, a really good 10 minutes. Because that guy's big. Kadir Welton is tough. He is Rasheed Wallace's cousin. And he is a good player, and he's a load down there. Questions for Ryan?
As you always know, St. Peter's is going to be a grinded-out type of game. How did you guys manage to kind of take control in the second half and pull away in this one, do you think, Ryan?
Definitely. I mean, we wanted to really concentrate on defense, get some stops, and run from there. We were able to run transition and score when we can, and then also we were able to get the ball inside to our bigs and kick out and go from there. So we did a good job executing.
Ryan, how important was it for you guys to win this game knowing that you guys are coming off a home loss?
It was very important. I mean, we still remember what happened down there in St. Peter's, so we wanted to
That was probably more motivating than the loss. Is that fair to say? That was as motivating as losing to Monmouth, I would say, right?
Absolutely. So we learned from that experience, and we just want to come out and play hard for our home fans.
Yeah, Jimmy, 64% in the second half. Is that just a product of taking
Great
good
coaching.
shots?
Yeah, it is. Unbelievable offensive coach that I am. No, we took good shots. They kicked it out. Like Ryan said, we kicked it out. And then what we did, I thought one thing, Ryan, we didn't do was when the shot clock went down, we didn't panic.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
Kind of ran thumbs up. That's when Ryan got the layup. We ran it. It's a screen and roll play. We ran the flex, but didn't try and milk the clock and not get a good shot. All of a sudden, we had 2 or 3 cutters, and that's when Brett got his dunk, right? But I thought we ran offense.
We ran offense well, and we executed, and we got the ball. We were patient, and that helped us out.
Speaking of the Brett dunk, can you speak to that at all, Ryan?
Yeah, because it was your assist.
The left-handed off your pass.
Yeah, I saw Brett calling for it, so hopefully SportsCenter gives us some love tonight, top 10.
Should be, right?
Yeah. But he called for it. I saw him, so I just wanted to deliver it for him.
See, Ryan knows that offense, the flex. I mean, some people think it's old school, but there we are again. There's Gary Williams again, shooting 50%, running a lot of flex, getting the looks when you take your time on it. But it's not some old man's offense because we ended up with a one-handed dunk. In other words, you can – and Ryan's been here from day one. See, one of the things I've done a poor job of is – right, Ryan, how many times we play the two-play when you got – Ryan woke up going, the two-play! In other words, we haven't really run that with Kenny and Nico as much because we're getting away from that. The world's ball screens. We run quick hitters. But the first year I got here, we just 55, which is our press, into the two-play. We had 5 games, right?
Yeah.
In Montreal. We had the Purdue trip. We had the Old Spice. In other words, we just ran the two-play a lot. So Ryan and Brett, it's like you say it's instinct. I mean, it's not the Manchurian Candidate instinct, but it's close. In other words, he just went up, Ryan saw him open, and we throw the lob. And one of the things I've done a bad job with the young guys is because you don't have much time, is it's just more of a ball screen quick hitter like NBA quick hitters. And they don't know that the two plans up in a log. They think it's some old guy saying cut, screen, roll. And I get it. I'm getting old. But the two plays are really good. You know, that's the old flex. That's a really good option. But it can get you dunks. You can't hit the forward and go into Levon, which we did out of it. You know, Levon had some matches in there. But, you know, it was a really good win. But we got to worry about Maris. Really tough game, 16-8. Couldn't be prouder. But we've got to do some more, you know.
People think of you as a shooter, Ryan, but how about playing the point? How comfortable are you kind of running the offense?
I'm very comfortable. Coach, believes me in running the point, so I just want to go out and help deliver, get everyone involved, and then if I have a shot, be able to take
You're
that
point
shot.
guard growing up, sort of, right?
Yeah, I played the point when I was younger growing up, so I'm familiar with it.
Lakers fan. He knows how to run offense. Plus, his brother's a coach. So.
Have you seen a Lakers record lately?
So, yeah. Kobe's been playing well, though.
It's a
so
Celtics
there goes
fan.
that.
Be careful. He's a diehard Celtics fan.
Coach, just one last question.
Anything for you, Josh? Is there anything else we can do to help you? We're here to serve. Tell your program director that. We're here to. You do a great job, and we're happy to help you.
The Marist game, the last game, there was some chippiness in that game. Are you worried about anything with that going forward? On 36 hours from now, you play them down in Poughkeepsie?
Yeah, I mean, what do you do? It's Marist Siena. Marist Siena's a tough game. Marist Siena's a tough game no matter what your records are, but they're young. Khalid Hart's older. He's the leading scorer in our league, but the rest of their team, we know Isaiah Lamb. He's from Baltimore. Parker, I think he's like, it's Nico, him, and Seaborn, and I'm missing somebody who's a rookie who's going for it, I think. Probably this guy right here, actually, Portley. I mean, they got two freshmen playing the 2 and 3. They're going to be ready to play. It's a big game. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and yeah, I don't worry. We're not like a chippy team that fights. Knock on wood. I don't allow that. John D'Argenio and I at Loyola, we never got in fights. We don't do that. At Maryland, we played hard, but we weren't a fighting group. So I like Mike. We have a lot of respect for them, but I'm telling you, they're a team to contend with in a year because they got a really bunch of good young guys, and they got a 4-man that can shoot it who causes problems. These guys grind it, St. Peter's, but they kind of grind it traditionally. They're Princeton style, and I'm not smart enough to play the Princeton offense, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But Khalid Hart is a great. I know a bunch of our fans are going down, but Marist Siena is just a big game, and so they'll be like, it'll be chippy, but we play clean chippy. Does that make sense? Like we're not looking for any trouble. Put it that way. So thanks a lot. See you guys.
Thank you, guys.